What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 4 of our FM19 Journeyman save here with Grasshoppers Zurich, where today we actually play the other Zurich in a local derby. And we also look to extend our lead at the top of the Swiss Premier League table. Things have been a bit rocky as of late, so let's get straight into the episode. Here we are then. As I mentioned, times haven't been the best over here. It hasn't been bad, but it hasn't been amazing. Since we last met, of course, it was the 2-1 win over Young Boys. We beat Sion 4-1, we beat Lugano 6-2, St. Gallen, unfortunately we got a draw, they scored in the 89th minute, so we couldn't extend our lead over them to go even further clear at the top of the table. Lausanne, we beat 1-0, we beat Basel 1-0 as well. I was going to bring you the Basel game, but at the same time, I didn't want it to get too repetitive if I was just bringing you Young Boys and Basel and Young Boys and Basel, so although the division is pretty small, I do kind of want to bring you some of the games against some of the smaller teams as well. So obviously I've skipped over the friendlies because they don't really matter too much. I was supposed to bring you the Thun game, but like an idiot, I had my microphone recorded. So yeah, that was only a 1-1, so I didn't really miss out too much there. But as I said, we do have Zurich today, where hopefully we can get a win against them, because one, they're our local rivals, and two, like I said, I want to be pushing up the table. I want to get a few points clear. I want to have this wrapped up nice and early so we can focus on next year, get the job done again, maybe have a European, I don't want to say run, but maybe we can have some form of European victory or just something good. Get to the group stage, maybe get a bit of money for them, and then if we do it again, do the double, back-to-back titles, of course we can find somewhere new. Man City are after Reali, but I really want to hold on to him at least for the rest of the season. I think he's pretty important for us, and I'm not sure even if we sell him we'd be able to bring in someone of his quality. I know he really wants to go. I'm just going to hope I can hold on to him, weather the storm of him having low morale, and then just hopefully get a few victories, get his morale back up to see the season out. But he's a fantastic player. I'm not surprised Man City are sniffing around, although he's 27 now, so he's a bit old, you know. I don't think they should be pursuing it this hard. FYI, my camera keeps cutting out for some reason. It just, yeah, like I said, just keeps... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, they've... Oh. Okay, well, I guess we are selling Reali because Man City have made a non-negotiable offer of £21 million. He himself's gonna get 3.2 million of it. But I mean, that's not bad. Apparently his preferred choice is Barcelona. I didn't even know they were making an offer for him, but apparently he's on the way out. 21 million, I can't complain with that. That's going to help our financial situation a ton. Obviously 21 million for a club of this size is almost mind-blowing. So I'm not too disappointed. Like I said, he's not the best player I've ever had. He's not the best player I've ever managed. I'm sure we can replace him with someone. Although they've managed to get that through the door so quickly. I just realised, is it because it's the last day of the transfer window? It's not. When does it end in Switzerland? Okay, we've got a bit of time. So off camera, let me do this off camera. Find out what and who I can get, because clearly I need to get someone. And we have 25 million now in the bank, so we're not looking too bad. 18 million profit this year. We have a big wage budget that we're not even near spending. And I'm not sure why it's taking so long to get to this Zurich game. I thought I timed it so that I could go straight into it. But I'm just sort of filling time here trying to talk to you guys whilst getting to the game, because it's just not happening, is it? Just not happening. Anytime you're ready, Football Manager. Anytime you're ready. I know it's a transfer window, but you're just watching me reject. I'm not even considering the offers. Literally, there we go. Right, we're finally here. Grasshoppers Zurich versus Zurich. Where we can go back to our full strength lineup. I did rotate the squad actually against Thun. Or Thun? Is it Thun? Thun? Thun, but they're Swiss. I don't know. Muric in goal. Messinero, Reiner, Antonov, Pickle, Maicon, Kapic, Puga, Borges, Hartung, and Acker. For them, it's Muntvila in goal. Rodriguez, Zek, Bartra, Osorio, Camerai, Gil, Pugliese, Palermo, Marziani, and Seb Shrevers. Everyone will remember this man. He's used to be a football manager wonder kid, didn't he, back in the day? He's found himself at a decent club in Zurich, but didn't really hit the heights that football manager maybe predicted him to get or reach. So we are in the white and blue. They are in their dark blue and light blue. And we are at home. So I'm hoping that gives us a bit of an edge and a bit of a reason to push on and get the win. We are, like I said, 7 points clear of St. Gallen, 11 clear of Young Boys. Basel kind of falling out of the race at the minute. But I wouldn't rule them out. Kapic with a free kick. Ooh, does go very close. Servette are having a rough time. We play them next. Kapic, lovely dink into the box. Messinero, can we collect the ball? We do. Reiner, Pickle. Into Puga. Kapic. Went for an ambitious effort. Puga again. Antonov. Puga. Pickle. Kapic. Puga. Pickle. Ambitious to say the least. I mean, considering our our strikers aren't the best, we haven't been doing too badly this year. Obviously, I've used this formation in an alternative save with Sporting Gijon, where I've bought a few wonder kid strikers. They've developed quite nicely, and obviously with them, they are a sort of 20 league goal. Sorry, I was pausing because I thought they were going to score. They're sort of, get your 20 goals a season. Solid strikers, but the strikers we have here obviously aren't very good. And I was skeptical because if you're playing with a formation that has strikers, you want them to be good, right? And traditionally, I've played all the other clubs pretty much the same formation without a striker. And I was like, you know what? People are going to probably think it's just a game-breaking formation, which arguably maybe it is. I'm not denying it's not. But I was like, you know what, let me bring a different formation, spice it up a little bit. I don't really like it as much. The football you play isn't as attractive. And I think next year I might just go back to the old formation. Depends who I can buy in the transfer window, I suppose. If I can get a few star players, not stars, but, good for this level, good solid strikers that can grab me goals game in, game out, then maybe I'll stick with it. But as of right now, Aka, Hartung, and Maggie, who else is there? Sukasev, I think, is another one. They're just not amazing. They're just not getting the goals, really. I mean, it says they are, but I feel like every time I watch them play, I mean, he's got 10 in 17. I'm moaning about nothing, really, aren't I? 0-0 at half-time, pretty boring game. I'm just rambling on. But I'm hoping we can get ourselves together, get a few results here. Seb Shrevers. It's offside. It's offside. I was about to hit my desk. Almost hit my desk. Get creative. Come on, boys. Come on. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. My kitchen, I live in a studio. My kitchen's obviously connected to my front room. I've got the oven. Well, it's not connected. They're like, I don't want to say shared, but, if you live in a studio flat, you know what I mean. The oven's on, and I feel like I'm in the oven myself. It's honestly roasting in here. Flipping out. Oh, Hartung's through. He's hit the post. He's just not clinical enough, mate. He's starting to annoy me. Marziani tackled. Come on, boys. 16 shots, no goals. This is what I mean. Maybe it's the formation. I don't know. Thierry Maggie can come. Who's playing worse? Hartung is. Yeah, get him off. Confirm. Maicon, come on. I don't know why I've brought Thierry Maggie. I just literally brought him on because it sounds like Thierry Henry and I'm an Arsenal fan. Ibrahim whips it in for them. It's not even offside. It's not. Why is it whenever I turn on the camera, the team just don't play well? But off camera, we squeeze results out whenever we can. It's honestly so annoying. Ibrahim, look at this. Lovely run, lovely delivery. Defenders, where are you at, mate? It's so annoying. Off camera, we get fantastic results against all sorts of clubs. We beat Basel 1-0, shut them out. A Zurich, who were probably 9th, I think they were 9th, have somehow come to our ground and they've just haven't even outperformed us, but they're grabbing the result. It's just annoying. Like, it just really is annoying. There's not really much we can even do about it. I can make a few subs, but the way they've been playing, it just doesn't look like they're going to get a goal. Palermo, Pugliese for Zurich, Rodriguez. I don't even want to be moaning all the time, but it is just like, you know, I go to turn on the camera and then every time we lose a game. You know, last episode we lost against Young Boys. Although I think the episode before that we got a double win. But you know what I mean. Borges, come on. Up to Acker. Pickle. Antonov. Pickle, come on. Runs forward. Into Maggie. Borges. Why am I dropping frames? I'm starting to get annoyed. Yeah, but I'm hoping, I don't know if I mentioned that my camera doesn't cut out today or in this episode, because as of late it's been doing that every now and then. Borges right at the edge of the box. He's a centre back though. Back to Acker. Yes. Oh my god, he squeezed it in. Alex Acker somehow. I don't know how he's done that. Has levelled it up 1-1. Antonov, Borges. I don't know why our centre back's one of the players here, but found a lovely ball and Acker smashes it. Muntvilla in goal. Can't keep it out. And I can finally stop moaning a little bit. Borges again. Acker. Maicon. Pickle. My man Pickle. Pusic. Fresh legs in the midfield out to Antonov. Whips in a first-time ball. Only cleared as far as Pickle. Bursts forward. He finds the goal. Charles Pickle has made it 2-1 to Grasshoppers. And now I've been moaning for no reason because we've managed to actually somehow, at least for now, pick up 3 points. Pickle just runs freely into the box, curls it into the bottom corner. And like I said, it's 2-1. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And it ends all my moaning. It just shows them though, you know, I'm not a fussy manager. I'm not expecting ridiculous. I'm just expecting wins. We now we'll stay 7 points clear because St. Gallen are dealing with Basel. 3-1 to St. Gallen. Young Boys struggling over at Sion. And also Lausanne and Thun are drawing as well. So almost all the results went our way this weekend. Pusic, Borges, Maicon, lovely first time ball in, Borges. And we somehow I spent half the episode moaning about us not winning, and we somehow managed to squeeze it out in the end. 2-1. Wasn't convincing, statistically it was. On paper it wasn't, or if you watched the game, sorry, it wasn't. But we got there in the end, and we'll just have more offers and more ridiculous stuff. So I'm going to jump ahead to the Servette game, where they're bottom of the table, so I'm hoping for a bit more domination and another 3 points in the bag. It just goes from bad to worse for us. Now, Basel have made a non-negotiable offer for Alex Acker of 4.4 million, which apparently triggers his release clause. I didn't give him. I don't recall giving him that. I think that's been there from the get-go. So we're in serious trouble here. Our players are just getting robbed. And I mean, Acker was probably, I think he was our top goal scorer, right? Almost. Just behind Hartung. He's worth 6.25 and he's leaving for 4, so we've lost money on him. It's just a low blow, really. I'm going to have to do some definite scouting, find some bloody amazing players somewhere. And just try and find something to fill the gaps that we now have. But I'm not going to do that on screen because I don't want to bore you guys with the transfer stuffs. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you that update that Acker is unfortunately leaving and we're losing money on him basically because we could have easily got 6-7 million for him. And now we're getting nothing. Which is exactly what we needed. Apologies for that. I had to take a selfie of my oven. Probably asking why, but it's too long to explain. Yeah, so this is Acker's last game for us. Potentially. Which is a shame. He's going over to Basel. Probably a good move for him long term. Short term, I'm not too sure. Castanheira in goal for them. Dubois, Carradi, Vuilos, Spadoni, Huele, Wisa Shala, Volvogel, Azevedo and Kolb make up the lineup for Servette. A bit difficult to read this blue on claret. Or is it claret? Claret? Yeah, I think it is. Muric in goal for us. Messinero, Reiner, Antonov, Pickle, Maicon, Kapic, Puga, Borges, Hartung and Acker. round out our lineup. Where, like I said, it could be Aka's last game. And yeah, hopefully he gets a few goals. Need to stop sending text messages in the middle of videos. What else is happening? St. Gallen are losing, which is good for us because, as you see, 8 points clear now. If we win here, that extends even more. Although we've just given them a free kick on the edge of the box. And a red card to top it off. Okay, who makes the sacrifice, though? I think I'm going to have to bring a striker off. And then just play Aka up top by himself, basically. And you know what? I'm going to make him a poacher. And see if that does anything. I don't know if it will. It probably won't. But I guess the key here is just to try not to lose. I mean, Thun, I don't know what their name is, are beating Basel 2-0. Zurich and Lausanne doesn't really bother us, but they're 1-1. And yeah, the main one's just the fact that Young Boys are drawing 0-0. Sion have doubled their lead against Young Boys. Is it Young Boys are playing? No, it's not. It's St. Gallen. So if we can somehow, with 10 men, squeeze out a result here against Servette, we are golden, and Aka can't squeeze it past the keeper, which is a shame. Pickle now on the ball. Kapic, Aka. Can't find Kupic. A silly tackle there. We're getting a bit silly. I'm going to say concentrate because there's just no need for these tackles. There just isn't. And I don't know why everyone keeps doing them. So hopefully we cut that out and sort our lives out. Half-time here. Servette 0, Grasshoppers 0. And it's just not been our episode, has it? Just hasn't been our episode. I might have to switch to formation earlier than anticipated, although I don't think I can because we've just lost Reali. Maybe that's the reason we're playing worse, because he's gone. Huele whips it in for them. Muric collects nicely, and Pickle now on the ball. It might be a struggle to the end of the season. The only analogy I can kind of compare it to is if any of you are Formula 1 fans, you know, like when the driver's tyres are wearing out, right? They start to lose grip and they have to obviously go a lot slower, and, you know, there's a person behind them on a faster compound tyre, fresher set, you know, they can hit the ground running every single lap, and slowly but surely they catch them up and they chase them down, and the person in front's just got to sort of play defensive, stick to the racing line, you know, amend it when needed, and just really grind out the rest of the race. That's literally probably what's going to happen to us. We've lost Reali, who's our most expensive and best player, technically and probably physically. We've also lost Aka, who was 22 years old, was worth 6.25 million, 4.5-star potential for this league, and our second top goal scorer. Actually, that one went to a rival, so he's gone to Basel, so he can end up coming back to haunt us, because if he's scoring lots for them, that's going to be them more points for them, and they could end up catching us at the end of the season. Kapic, though, smashes it in. Rife, Kapic. And this is what I mean by we're going to struggle. Like, this team's bottom of the table by a long way. 2 wins all season. And it's taken us till 66 minutes to break them down. Admittedly, we have 10 men. But Kapic, lovely finish in the end. But it could mean that against all the smaller teams, we do grind out the results, get the 3 points. But against St. Gallen, Young Boys and Basel, we may be missing out, which they're going to then obviously build that momentum and catch us slowly but surely. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, as College puts St. Gallen 3-2 behind now, so they're almost there, almost made the comeback, as have Basel. So already they could be trying to pile on the pressure. I'm just going to say concentrate. I need to make some subs because everyone's getting tired out there. For some reason I can't make subs. I can now. Here we go. Who's really tired? Maicon is. Yeah, come off. And Pickle. Pusic can come on for him. Aka on the ball. I don't know why it's going so slowly. Maicon out for a throw in. Why is it gone so slowly? Hello? Why is the game... Why has it gone down to this? Borges into Bernier. Whips it in. Kapic is there and can't quite divert it goalwards. I'm holding on. 1-0. St. Gallen have made the comeback. It's 3-3 over there. So we're only 9 points ahead now of them. Which is still good. A 3-goal cushion. Although Kolb, lovely tackle. Yes, it's still a good cushion at the end of the day. 9 points is enough. And it's enough of a gap to young boys. And Basel, as I said, 20 points behind now. Probably out the race. But if Aka, fills that void maybe they're missing, it could be a different story. You never know. Because the way I see it is, if in this 21 games, I could get 53 points, what's stopping Basel getting 53 points? And if Basel could get 33 points and have this horrid run, what's stopping us from doing that? Do you know what I mean? So until it's sort of mathematically impossible or it's sort of more lopsided, let's say there was only... How many games did you play? 36, right? Let's say it's like 30 games in. Obviously then you're going to be like, okay, that's fair enough because they're not going to be able to be consistent for long enough. But there's still 15 games left if my maths is correct. And 15 games, a lot can happen, right? So it's still possible. They could still somehow do some miracle run. Aka, look at him bursting forward. Can he get a goal? He's got a penalty. I don't know if he's our penalty taker though. I think he might be. Although he's not a penalty taker. I can change it. Can I get Aka? Where's Aka? Confirm. Let's let Aka take it. It's his last game here. Although St. Gallen have actually made the comeback. Aka's going to take it. Give him a goal hopefully in his last game. He scores it. There he goes. Off you go, son. Alex Aka, 13th of the season for him. 2-0 for us. Again, we've done enough to grind out the results. Elsewhere, Angelo Campos does give St. Gallen the win as well. So that's a big shame, a big blow to us because it was a nice lead we had. Now we've just got to wait for the final whistle. Play it nice and easy, nice and composed. Wait the game out. Muric into Krasniki. And let's not do anything stupid, which... Okay. Can't be any worse than that. And we're just literally... I don't know why for the last 2 minutes playing it super slow. I guess it's what you should do. But I don't know why Football Manager feels the need to show me this highlight. As Aka almost was put through. Finds Antonov out wide. Can he whip it back in? Can't, unfortunately. 1 minute to go. And this is the longest flipping highlight I've ever had Football Manager show me. Oh, wait. That's why. It's showing me the whole... No wonder it was taking so long. I was sitting here wondering why it was being so long. I'm here watching the whole bloody match. Flipping hell. Alright, the game should be over now, hopefully. I don't know why that's done that to my Football Manager. Full time finally comes. 2-0 to us. We get the result we needed. We stay top of the table. We don't extend our lead, I don't think. I think St. Gallen did win both their games as well. So that's a bit unfortunate. But off camera, I'm going to have to go see if I can do some transfers. See if I can work some magic. And hopefully, get some new players in so we can see out the rest of the season. There's not long to go now, where hopefully we can win another league title in a new nation. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like down below. Helps out a ton. Subscribe to stay updated with this journey to find out if we can go on and do back-to-back league titles here in Zurich. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.